Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this live showdown here in Age of Empires 4. Today it's going to be the Rus facing off against the Mongols in this live match. Let's go ahead and have some fun, and I'll do my best to kind of explain things as we go. Might be a little bit tricky. Obviously, I'm sure my opponent is a very skilled player, so we're going to have to, be a little bit careful here. Firstly, we're going to play Age of Sheepcraft and just go and grab these guys right here and hopefully be able to return them to our workers here who are going to be getting the business done. Drop the sheep off, and once we get a little bit of a stable position, I'll do my best to kind of explain the basics of the faction to you, which should be great. So first and foremost, we're going to get up here and set up a hunting camp. Now, the hunting camp is a food drop-off location, but also what's really cool about the hunting camps is they do give you gold based on trees nearby. So if there's like a bunch of trees nearby, you get gold, which is incredibly cool. So setting up a house as well, we got more sheepies. Let's go drop them off and herd the sheep a little bit closer and just keep that worker production coming. While the first hunting cabin is going to be set up. It's tempting to set it up here because it is a food drop-off point, but also it does give you gold based on trees. So if you're the Rus, for example, you don't really need to farm gold at tier 1 because of your hunting camps and their mechanic, which basically when you take out wild game, so when you kill deers, boars, sheep, all those things, you get gold for that as well, which is really, really cool. So let's set up the camp here, get that party started. We are playing the Mongols, a very aggressive faction, and of course they can't build walls. But it doesn't really matter. Typically, the Mongols are the aggressors in my experience, so, you really got to watch out for those early raids. So when our hunting cabin gets up, we're going to go ahead and get a bunch of scouts. Now, getting early scouts with the Rus is usually a good idea because you can take out the early game. So let me go ahead and show you this. So as we collect bounties by killing wildlife and things like that, we basically get improved, worker rate and all sorts of good stuff like that. So we've got a couple on wood right now. 5 and 5, and we'll just kind of get some of these workers going to food. We'll drop this off here, and the second scout should be active now. So I'm going to show you about the bounty system in just a second. Another thing about the Rus is they also cannot build typical walls. They get stronger wood walls in a building called a wooden fortress, which should be very useful for trying to fend off like early Mongol pressure and all sorts of stuff like that. So we're going to move over there, and we're going to do some heavy tier 2 aggression ourselves. Granted, the Mongols, they might be just a little bit better at it, but let's go ahead and get our scout goon squad. And you can see we're getting gold as we're taking out these deer, which is pretty cool. All right, excellent. So we're almost up to 200 gold, which is the prerequisite for teching. We got a pretty good little wood economy going, which means we can get more hunting cabins if we want to get, additional gold. So we're going a little bit eco-heavy. We're going to go see what our opponent's up to. We can come back and, farm these guys later. They don't disappear in this game. So with the Rus, you definitely want to have map control because having all these like hunting cabins all over these random forests, if you look up at the top here, you can see this one actually gives us 21 gold a minute, which is really, really cool. But yeah, let's just kind of keep going, see what's up, and keep farming these bad boys. Yes, and I think we will probably build 2 more workers and then just kind of save from there. We need to find our opponent. We could just take the sheep out if we want to. We could attack it. Yeah, and that'll just give us a little bit of gold, which is cool. And yeah, so far so good. He's got his Khan, so that is the unique scout for the Mongols, which is pretty powerful. He has like buffs for his army and all sorts of neat stuff like that. So I honestly have no idea where his base is set up at this point. All right, let's cancel you. We have a sheep here that we just stole, so let's go ahead and, you know what, we can just take the sheep with us. Okay, so we found his base. I don't really have the knowledge to kind of explain what the Mongols do in depth here, but just know that they're probably, in my opinion, in my experience of playing against them, the strongest faction of the game. That's just my 2 cents, but they do some nasty, nasty work for sure. All right, so scouting around looks pretty similar to myself in terms of what he's doing. You have finished. Let's go ahead and get the Kremlin. The Kremlin is going to be set up right here. And where do we want to do this? Probably right here is fine. Maybe like a little bit more front and center will do the trick. Yeah, that's good. All right, so we're going to set it up right there. Kremlin is a unique building for the Rus, one of their landmarks. It's basically just like a very early keep, which, obviously normally you need to get to like later tiers before you can get there. So, all right, so as Khan's coming by, hopefully he'll make the mistake of just letting it get karate chopped. I need to go find more game on the map right now. We actually got his guy a little bit low, which is cool. We'll see if I'm teching ahead of him or not. Let's go ahead and get the forestry upgrades and just go eco-heavy. And then at tier 2, we'll switch into going very heavy cavalry and try and, play the Mongols' own game against them. Because both of our factions actually do get early knights, which is pretty funny. So both of us are really, really looking to get the cavalry play going. Granted, I think Mongols get horse archers at tier 2 and I get them at tier 3. The Rus do have horse archers as well. And as far as the bounty, we have tier 1 right now. So we get, a little harvest rate and a couple other things like that, which is quite cute. Let's go ahead and build another house here. And the Mongols get, bonuses for like torching your buildings and stuff. So we want to make sure that that's not happening to the best of our abilities. All right. Down here, looks like his Khan is exploring. Our little hunting cabin here is giving us 19 gold a minute, which is cool. Like, we're not even mining gold, and we're still getting like 50 here, which is pretty neat. We'll set up a little situation up here in like a wooden fortress, and looks like here we have another camp. So let's go ahead and get the Gaia here, I think is actually called. Sorry, my hands are a little bit cold right now, so I'm having trouble clicking on all these as quickly as I would like, but that's all right. And we got the forestry upgrade. We got the double houses. We're about to get our Kremlin to get the defensive capabilities against the Mongol horde. And we can start setting up some palisades as well, just to try and keep them from raiding our shit. So let's go ahead and move you guys up like so. All right, setting up. We're gonna like set up a defensive perimeter. Mongols are very, very aggressive. So like they're all about raiding you. If they're not raiding you, they're not like, playing their faction correctly. So we want to kind of try and shut that down by building the fortified palisade walls. The Kremlin will be like our anchor, so we can have like our front gate right here, and hopefully that'll, keep them at bay. You got Feudal Age. I'm about to get Feudal Age. It looks like we're pretty similar in experience. Now, I probably should go deal with the hunting situation here. So let's go ahead and do this. We have a little bit of food left, and we can set up a hunting cabin there in the middle. That has been finished, so let's go ahead and set up here and start to secure that position. Now, at Tier 2, we have another unique mechanic for the faction, which is going to be the wooden fortress. By building this near the lumber mill, it gives us additional wood drop-off, which is really, really cool. So we'll keep looking around the map, see what we can find. We have some idle workers, which I'm not sure where they're standing right now. Oh, looks like our wall lady has finished. Get you on the food as well. Do this, and we can build a wooden fortress out here when the time comes, and just really secure our lands and try and take advantage of all that goodness. So wooden palisades, we can set up another one right here, like so. Just wall them out so they can only approach us from this side is kind of the jam here. Okay, we see some relics on the map, which are certainly potentially options for us to get a little bit later. Our food is back in business. Oh, it looks like our rally point was a little bit poor there, and I think that was causing it to be a little bit inefficient. We're going to get the upgraded wood tech, because obviously with the Rus, you have like all these wooden fortresses and palisades, so wood is a very, very important resource. And do we have gold back here? We do. So let's go ahead and set up this little mining camp and get started on that gold node. Explore the rest of the map, and we probably want to get some cavalry tech here in a second. So let's pull you under. Do this. Get the cavalry going. Taking out the wolves obviously does help. That gives us a little bit of a Gaia as well, I think is what it's called. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, you guys are doing your jams. Stay on the wood. Let's go scout and see what he's up to and just kind of prepare for the worst as the dreaded Mongol invasion comes. And we do want to expand as well. That's his Khan. The Khan is, he's the man for sure, but he can't he doesn't do a ton of damage. He's more of like a support character. I mean, he does a little bit, but not enough to like pick off workers in rapid succession, things like that. So that'll probably be his first like playset he's going to try and raid, is going to be right here. But we can use the wooden fortresses to pretty good utility. I'm curious if he's like teching hard. So now we need to get 300 stone. I'd like to obviously get an expansion. Is this secure here? It looks like it is. Let's go ahead and see if there's any other way through before we shore things up. And also we could go for the hunting cabin technology, the one that's really cool. And we got population capacity again. And it looks like there is actually a way through here. So take you out. Build some more houses. Boom and boom. And let's go see what he's up to. Yep, horsemen, no surprises. No surprises indeed. These guys can go ahead and build a wooden fortress, although we're a little bit short on supply here, so that's gonna suck. Let's go ahead and get you going here and close that off. Wooden fortress. We should have 3 scouts that can defeat these guys. And then we can build the fortress here and just try and get some map control with that. Alright, so he's getting his own dudes. Let's get some knights out. We're gonna go ahead and pump out the jams. His hardened Khan is rotating around and just kind of scouting where he can. Set up some more palisades right here. And yeah, looks good to me. We'll get that wooden tower up, and I think over here we're secure, so he shouldn't be able to kind of get in there and cause problems. And now we just need to kind of get that expansion and just kind of get some fat, thick macro going, and we can start building some knights. Knights will outtrade horsemen. So if we get a couple knights on the board, then I think we're okay to just like tech from there and just go for the late game. All right, so the Kremlin is holding firm here. His first horsemen are starting to push in, but we should be okay with the Kremlin, and then the wooden tower here. We can garrison that if we need to. And yeah, he's going after the walls, which is fine. They are reinforced, so they're going to take like a million years for him to get down, so I'm not too concerned about that. We'll just kind of keep building knights. We'll build more horseman tech and more horseman tech like this and this. So we're going to go pretty heavy in cavalry ourselves. And the Khan, maybe we can pick him off back here. We'll find out in a second. And once we get enough stone for the expansion, we'll pull those guys off and we'll get on the proper business. Our food is pretty bad right now, so we need to kind of get a little bit better there. All right, so the knights might be able to drag the Khan down. We'll see. Looks like we probably will get him. He's pretty swift. He's pretty swift for sure. We have a lot of workers queued. I always do that. I overqueue workers. It's just like a kind of a bad habit. The gold is all right. We have 300 now, so we can go ahead and get them on gold here. Keep chasing the Khan, pull back up here, and we can garrison into the tower if we need to. So, yeah, let's go ahead and garrison in the tower. So what's really cool about the wooden fortresses, you can garrison quite a few workers in there, and now he's not going to get anything done here. So far, so good. All right, ungarrison, pull the units out, get back on food. And the cavalry, we just keep these early knights, should give us some pretty decent little map control here. And I'd like to expand up here. This is actually a pretty prime time spot, but we're going to need to muster a force before we do that. So let's go ahead and pull a couple knights out. You guys stay on the food department. Our economy is doing pretty good, I would say. We could build an expansion back there, but it's not a bad idea, actually. There are some decent, valuable nodes here. So let's do this and just do a more defensive expansion. And we can just go around and build hunting cabins right now to get, like, extra gold income. All right, so the hunting cabins will, do some work on the map. The knights will come out, so let's go ahead and put them in group 5, get you here, and pull these knights in. So we need to start scouting the map a little bit, seeing if he's expanding. Over here, what do we have? Oh my god, the dreaded wolf is just killing me here. Look at that. All right, very good. So do we want to save gold at this point? Let's go ahead and get the farming rate. Let's get our knights and just go kind of harry and see what he's up to. We can pull a couple of these workers down here to our expansion. And how are we doing? Okay. I think we have enough on food there. 13 is fine. Yeah, he's still trying to raid us, which is interesting. Thankfully, the Rus do have the better wooden walls. It's actually kind of nice against Mongols to have that. We have the scouts riding with our army, too. So, marketplace. Let's go ahead and get a marketplace going so we can trade. Since we built the Kremlin, we didn't build, like, the one that we were looking for there. All right, we got one of his guys. Here, this should be able to come out. And, yeah, we're looking all right, man. I'm happy with this. It's not too bad. We can start building some farms. Well, so 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 3. You guys can kind of slowly start transitioning into a farm economy. And is this about to be done? It is. That should give us some pretty good gold. And the little hunting cabins around the map should start adding up and giving us some pretty good efficiency. So we'll build you just to get a little bit more efficient there. Let's push in. Let's go see if we can, like, harass his economy at all. We could send scouts, so let's send scouts down here. He can just go kind of look around the map while the knights go and ride up and hopefully cause some problems for him. All right, so 3 workers chilling right now. Let's get you on golds. You can go ahead and jump up here. And let's see what he's up to. Okay, so he's going for pastures now. Obviously, here's his town center. So let's see if we can force him back into his town center for a second. Just kind of, put the fear of the gods in him there. And his riders are coming out, but we have knights, which are much stronger than his cavalry at this point, because he's just basically going for horsemen. So we need to pressure him. We can't let him just cackle in our face here. All right, so more opportunities here. This is I have no idea what that landmark does, so a little bit unfortunate. But let's go ahead and see if we can stop that from happening for now. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? All right, so attacking. We are going to go ahead and go to tier 3 ourselves in a second. Looks like we're getting a handful of workers, which is cool. A little bit of eco harass, and he just got castle age ahead of us. So hopefully his economy isn't as good. That's basically what I'm banking on here. Yeah. We do get the early knights, which is badass, but let's see if we can take down some of these units. All right, let's go see if he's expanding, what he's up to, what sort of trickery we can expect. I think I need 1,200 here, so we'll go to our marketplace, put it in group 6, buy a little bit of food, and boom, now we can go to the next age as well. So let's go ahead and get the Abbey of the Trinity, which is like our special religious building. And perfect. Yeah, check this out. Nice little raiding option here. Looks like he does have a market. Yeah, we can go ahead and burn this down. Hopefully be able to get that tower, get the workers that are inside. And the Abbey is being built. The Rus do have the mounted warrior monks, which are really cool because they can go around the map and like grab relics in an extremely efficient way. We can set up more hunting camps here. And now he's going horse archers. Okay. So I get the drill now. So against horse archers, basic archers obviously do pretty well. So let's go ahead and set up our own here. 3. Got all the macro getting set up, and this archer is chasing us. Let's see if we can turn on him. Okay, so I think we more or less know what our opponent's up to. Like, we kind of know his jams, what he's thinking, what he's feeling. Do we have any sort of food we could get going over here? Not really at the moment. A little bit unfortunate. So we're going to pull back, turn around and fight for a second, and then just retreat. We really need to amp up the food jams. So let's get all of you guys and just go ham on the food. Yeah, there you go. All right, perfect. Keep the workers doing their thing. He's going to be able to just find a bunch of random hunting cabins, which kind of sucks. And the cavalry tech, let's go ahead and get some more knights. Food is very tight, but we are getting to tier 3. So we're not that far behind him in terms of tier, our tech and whatnot. Yeah, let's get a wooden fortress up here and a wooden fortress. should be enough to protect this against like incursions. And his horse archers won't do a ton of damage against our cavalry. So I'm banking on that, man. I'm banking on that. All right, so farm economy is kicking in. We could obviously look for boar. We are going to get a charge in the trees. We take out a couple of his cavalry in the bushes there, which is nice. Knights are performing pretty darn well. Yeah, we just traded well there, I would say. Let's pull back. You guys need to come out. Let's go ahead and start getting some horsemen coming, and we need to get some houses up here too. So houses on the edge of the map. 1, 2, so 1, 2, and 3. All right. So he's in range of the Kremlin. He's taking a little bit of focus fire from that. We have a lot of gold at this point, so let's go ahead and start trading in food for gold. We've got 10 workers. Let's go ahead and I think the other ones are back here. Yeah, so they just finished our archery ranges, which is cool. Let's get the mounted priests. You guys can go finish these houses and then jump on wood. And we're definitely being dragged through the mud a little bit now, so we need to start switching into basic archers. We can actually get horse archers of our own, which is cool. Let's actually give it a try. I'm curious how well they'll do against the Mongols, because we're starting to take some heavy casualties, so we gotta like switch up our whole strategy here. All right, so let's go upgrade to knights. We're doing okay here. Get another fortress if we can. I mean, they're shooting at my walls, which is whatever. The Rus horse archers versus the Mongol horse archers. That's pretty cool. I feel like historically it probably wouldn't go well for the Rus, but you guys can tell me the reality of that situation. All right, so let's go ahead and build a couple more farms over here. And our horse archers are on the way. What is the range of these guys? 85 against 85. He's got 8. Okay, it looks like I might have a little bit more stopping power here. Because I think mine are a tier 3 unit. I don't know if his are. Yeah, it's hard to say. All right, so let's garrison in the tower. He's got an archer coming up here, so we should just garrison someone to just kind of shoot at him. You guys get in the wood. And we can just kind of, you know, pump out some knights as well. Yeah, he's got his archer harassing. He's probably going to bring his army up there. Going for the southern gates, but I mean, horse archers aren't going to do a whole lot against what I'm, you know, what I'm playing with here. Right, how's this lumber situation going? It looks like it's good, but it is going to kind of create a bit of an opening here. Let's send our mounted priest to go grab this relic, and then he can pull back and drop it off at the church. And our horse archers in the meantime. And more horse archers? Yeah, let's just pump it out, man. Let's just do it. Get in there, checking for idle workers. He is really going balls deep on that wall there. I don't know. Like, I feel like that information is being given to me, like, pretty readily. Let's create another warrior priest on the horse there. We'll go ahead and upgrade our own ranged attacks so we can start hopefully trading a little bit better. Farms are going. I mean, we're at 400 a minute. Not great. It's really, really not great, to be completely honest here. These guys probably need to just come back here and just set up, like, just fat farm situations. Yeah, let's just do that. Because food is going to be our limiting factor for sure. I'm really curious how this is going to go. Let's check the range. Can we check that? Range is 4.5 tiles. His range is 3.5. I actually have the range advantage. Okay. So that's kind of cool. That's good to know. If we can get to late game, I think we can outdo the Mongol army with the STRELTSY. Yeah, and the priest man should be back soon. I love that he's so quick and he can just like jack that relic. All right, so the relic is here. Let's drop it off. Let's go ahead and garrison you guys in the tower. So that's obviously where he's going. The wooden fortress is pretty good for holding off the Mongol pressure, I must say. I mean, he's going to lose some shit here for sure. Yeah, we're getting some good damage. And maybe the Mongol cavalry can shoot while they're moving, and I can't. But I think that was a pretty favorable trade for us. All right, let's do this. Get you guys on garrison there. Got to learn the hotkey. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow on that, but it is what it is. And let's go ahead and get more horse archers. Let's keep pumping them out, man. And these guys, oh my god, his Khan has been back there the entire time. That's so funny. Jesus. He just has like some wild sheep with him. Like, so basically, if you kill the Khans, they just respawn. That's basically it. Like, they just get free Khans the entire game, which is hilarious. So we should be able to get him here. This should be the end of the road for him. Alright, so the horse archers can, we don't need to chase the Khan with them. We'll just chase with a couple knights, which should be able to get him eventually. So they're doing their thing. These workers can just keep pumping out. We have so much gold right now. So let's just go ahead and just trade a bunch and just get a bunch of food and then go to the next age if we can. All right, so we'll push around the map. We'll see what we can do. Our knights able to get the job done. Let's pull back the knights, bring them with the main army. The priest has done his business here, so there's another relic here. Actually, he can grab it and then just drop it off at the church. I could use the conversion tactic against the Mongols, which would be really, really funny. Oh, hello. Surprise! I too can horse archer! My horse archers are quite angry as well. All right, so we got the double relics there. Yeah, so he's switching to basic archers now, which is obviously pretty decent. Let's give him some tools. The Rus are very, very good at cav, though. So let's go ahead and do this. Just play defensively, just keep macroing. Let's go ahead and set up another lumber situation here. Let's get that maxed out. Yeah, it's a lot of archers, for sure. So to go to the next age, what do we need? 2,400 food, that is a lot of food, and then 1,200 gold. So we'll go to our little marketplace, we'll trade. Pretty close to getting there. Then we get the STRELTSY, which are very, very strong units. Are there trading posts here? It looks like there might be. So let's start getting some trading operations going. He's probably trading down here. Maybe I can go like catch him. And the food seems to be going okay. I think we're like back out of the pits in that regard. And yeah, I'm digging it, man. Win or lose, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good here. All right, so house. Let's go build some houses. And our mobile warrior priests can go and ride and gather more relics around the map, which is very, very cool. Let's have him go get this relic if we can. We've discovered the dreaded Khan in the bushes. He's not worth chasing. Not worth chasing for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and get some traders going here. Just get a couple of those guys banging out. Should help our gold income. Not that we need that much more. And now we are at tier 4. So we're going to get the high armory. Although this one, oh, it's a keep. This is actually really good. Let's see if we can get the keep up here and just have like a forward kind of operation against these guys. Can we pull some workers? Let's pull you guys. Have you jam down here. We'll try and get some map control if we can. And we do have 9 idle workers kind of chilling here. Okay, perfect. They can come down and help us build this. And then we're ready to just go hardcore into like artillery and, you know, STRELTSY and our late game units. Cool. We haven't been raided too bad, which is good. Pretty chill play on both sides. Hopefully we can establish this. So this is a really, really cool, unique landmark for the Rus, which basically counts as a fully equipped keep. So it comes with all the bells and whistles is essentially what we're saying here. Upgraded veteran horseman in case I want to switch to basic horseman, and yeah, get some more houses on the back of the map. All right, so getting ready for our late game business. Mongols look to be going on a raid up here, but we can go ahead and garrison in the towers. And now we need to probably start pumping out some jams now that we know there's pressure coming. I don't know if they're going to be able to do much here. I don't know, maybe, because like it's still a pretty decent little piece. Yeah, he's taking losses, and we can get into these archers back here with some of our knights and stuff, which is cool. Let's do that. Jump into some of the archers here, force him back, just let the tower shoot him a little bit. And we're probably going to switch out of like horse archers here soon. Yeah, I mean, that was all right. He killed a couple traitors. Traitor. And we almost got the tower here, which is cool, so that'll like potentially give us a sacred, you know, situation if we want to. Get them on food there, get them on the berry bushes. And a new age begins. So now we can start pumping out STRELTSY, which are just like long rifles. They're like the coolest unit in the whole game, basically. That's just the simplest way to sum things up. University, let's go ahead and build it back here. Could go for a wonder victory, but I feel like in terms of map control, we're doing pretty decent. Let's go ahead and keep trading it. Okay, we got more horse archers coming out. We're just going mass like ranged upgrades anyway, so we'll get the ranged armor. I mean, look how long it takes him to get this one tower here, huh? Oh, I forgot about you. Ride, Shadowfax! Okay, he's got early Lancers. His Knights aren't upgraded yet. We can go ahead and get Elite Knights and get the Knight Sabers. So we're going to go like Knights and STRELTSY, just like full badass, like, you know. Oh, check this out. Okay. We want to go in. What is that thing? Attraction Trebuchet? What the hell is that? I don't know if I know what that is. Okay, well, I've learned something new today. Let's go ahead and set up some infantry options here. Just so we can like maybe gank him with some like Attraction Trebuchet. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, well, interesting. So STRELTSY, let's get you guys pumping out. Let's get some mangonels as well. We'll get 2 of those, and we just kind of, you know, wait him out here because I think we're way ahead of him in terms of tech. Let's get the warrior priests with the main army. And yeah, I mean, he's taking out 1 tower here, which is cool, but I feel like we have a nice little formidable situation up here. Trading is going good. Look at our keep here. Oh, this thing is just doing work. Just blasting down his reinforcements, which is awesome. Oh, it's got a cannon in there too. Dude, that's so cool. It's not long before we push out and just give his army the business. I think we can give it the business. You know, I'm a little bit ambitious here, but yeah, you gotta be hopeful. So, all right, let's get knights. We're gonna have elite knights soon too, and he's like still like on weaker knights. He does have elite archers and pretty good dudes here. The Kremlin is of course another nice defensive structure, which we don't want to lose. So we're gonna go ahead and repair it. So pull you guys down and repair. We have the double mangonels now, so let's get them in position. And do we have any troops we can start pumping out? Let's just start like upgrading spearmen. All right, so you guys are here. Let's get you in 2, get you guys in 1. Let's get the mangonels in there and just push. It's time. It is time. It's time to give them a little business. All right, so we have the spray fire. We have the STRELTSY shooting. I feel like it's going pretty well. We have the priest who's going to start pumping the jams. The warrior monk, let's pull him back a little bit. And honestly, I feel like it's going pretty good. Yeah, it's going all right. Let's get the mangonels. Just keep them jamming out. Let's get on you guys if we can. And the spear units, let's go ahead and just start mustering them down there in mass. Oh, he was able to kill my shit. Okay, well, it's not going quite as well. Let's go ahead and pull you guys and have them like jump and start torching his artillery, because that's going to be the recipe for success here. All right, and it looks like a little bit of backdoor action is coming. Good thing I was kind of paying attention. Let's go repair this. We should be able to torch all his shit here, and then the STRELTSY can keep pushing out. We got more mangonels on the way, and we did get all of his expensive artillery, which is really nice. Okay, we probably need to make sure that doesn't break, because if he gets in there with some raiding, that's going to be super annoying. All right, cool. So these workers, I mean, hey, you guys are already out here. Let's go ahead and get you on lumber and just, you know, do your thing. So you guys can go here and then just down there. Keep roaming about if we can. We got some basic spear units moving across the map. Let's go ahead and upgrade him to veterans in case he switches to, like, heavy cavalry. Oh, God, he's going to get in. He's going to get in. Oh, workers, repair. Oh, I think we might have stabilized it. Oh, man. That's pretty funny, huh? All right. Garrison. Knights, move out. Let's go take these bad boys down. Our gold economy's going okay. Let's get some more trading units going. And the berry bushes here have been finished. So now you guys go jump on lumber. Let's get the upgraded lumber tech. And it looks like we have dragged down many of his units. The raid was just barely stopped there in the backfield, which is pretty hilarious. Now you guys get back to your farming. And yeah, all right, cool, man. Let's just keep macroing up a force. We have this like keep here, which is just doing such good work, man. And do we have a warrior priest anymore? I just like brazenly charged him in, just like, all right, let's get you into combat here. All right, so we need to go ahead and get like all of these guys in group 6, and then we can go ahead and do W's. Get a bunch of knights coming out. We got mangonels, we got artillery, and the infantry. Not quite like maxed out yet, but we do have the infantry tech. 6 is going to be all of our military infrastructure. I got to get a little bit more efficient at that. All right, so tab. Looks like he's got some early... He still hasn't upgraded his lancers yet, which is great for us. Yeah, they're just getting like mowed down pretty hardcore. We have this nice gold node up top. University upgrades we need to like focus on too. Let's just pump out like upgrades galore. Okay, you guys come out. Let's get you up here on this gold node, like so. Just keep controlling the map. I don't want to like overextend and just do some stupid shit. And you guys can pull back. Let's get the STRELTSY. Get them pumping out, like in numbers if we can. What are we a little bit tight on? We have elite knights. Let's go see if he's like trying to get any gold business here. And it looks like the warrior monk needs to come up here, grab this relic, and then bring it back to the old church. Yeah, we're getting a lot of gold. Getting a lot of gold, for sure. Could go for wonder victories. Just going to get all the upgrades, so my army's maybe a little bit stronger. Okay, now he's got elite lancers, so shit could get real now. Okay, let's pull back to our keep. Let's pull back to the keep. We need to macro more. Our army isn't ready for that shit. Yeah, STRELTSY. And then we need to also get some spear units. Let's just max like spears down here. And just use our keep to like hold him back here and just hope it works out. Set up some wooden fortresses. Should have done that earlier to get the wood bonus here. Yeah, we have artillery. How's our artillery doing? We need to probably get more arty going. Let's get mangonels. Mangonels are pretty good against Mongols. The warrior monk. Has he been discovered? Not quite. Spear units are on the way down. We don't have enough gold to go elite right now, but that's all right. Resources are going to get pretty sparse on the map soon anyways. All right, so he's going after the keep here, which is interesting. We have a lot of repair on this bad boy. So let's bring it in. He knows we're here. He's taking some damage. Oh, he's got bombards. Yeah, that's going to hurt us pretty bad. We might just have to give up this position and just reinforce and prepare for like a big fight. All right, let's go mass repair it. Let's go mass repair it. All right, keep the cavalry coming. We have all the good upgrades, so our cavalry should be pretty strong. And it looks like there's some like loose raiding going on here, which is always pretty decent. Get a couple units and go up there and see if we can deal with it. All right, so the keep is being repaired, but not for long. Let's go ahead and jump. Get the mangonels. Some loose raiding around. Pull you guys up to deal with them. And our army's okay. I don't know. I feel like his army got really big, really quick. We'll see what we can do. Mangonels are bombarding in. The STRELTSY are shooting, but like, man, oh man, his army's pretty thick. The Kremlin is doing its thing as well, but yeah, let's see if we can jump onto this. All right, get the knights attacking. Let me get his artillery somehow. Get those bombards down. Cool. All right. So yeah, it's going all right. Our little raiding force did okay, so let's pull these guys back down to the fight. Looks like we ended up doing quite well in that fight. Yeah, our STRELTSY really held their own. Repair that landmark and just keep chasing down his archers. And just get some more trading routes going and pump the jams here. University upgrades, let's get the ranged upgrades, get some more melee upgrades, and yeah, how about we don't overextend into a shit? How does that sound? That sounds just right to me. So we just mined out gold, so now what we need to do is just go ahead and set up some hunting camps here. Like this and this, and we can just start getting like mass, food business out of that, basically. All right, we need to get elite spearmen too. The fact that our spearmen aren't elite is a bit of a problem, considering how much of a cavalry-focused faction he is. I have no idea what these guys are doing. Jeez. Okay, you guys need to just figure your shit out. Our wood situation isn't bad. Let's go ahead and do this. Just jump on those. He's got a random elite archer just pathing into our base right now, which I'm okay with. He's got some cavalry back here. Let's go ahead and garrison. Looks like he was able to find a way in. All right, so we'll just send our horsemen to go deal with that. We'll keep our infantry and other units out here. And hopefully the garrison troops will be able to handle the business. Yeah, just some wild raiding going on, which is whatever. Should be fine. Hopefully we can stop it. And the landmark, we need to get that repaired to like head off his reinforcements a little bit. Okay, heading you guys back. Let's go ahead and start just getting some stone for all of you. If we can attack. Yeah, that damn breach in the wall. I'm telling you, man, just problems. So yeah, let's go ahead and set up a stone operation so we can start building keeps all over the map and really just try and get better map control. Because right now it's like we're just really playing a wild ass game. STRELTSY, just keep maxing him out there. We need to get some more guns because that seems to be pretty effective for us. And it seems like we were able to get his cavalry and take like minimal losses there. Yeah, so far so good. All right, let's reunify the forces. Looks like the Dread Keep will be back soon. We got 26 idle workers, which is lovely. Let's go ahead and set up some gatehouse here and then build the palisades back up so we can't get in there as easily. Sneaky. And we'll take our workers once we have a moment and just, basically, we got 15 idle dudes here. Let's go ahead and set up a hunting camp like so. And actually, no, we can just get on the berry bushes right now. All right, so our supply is all right. Yeah, we got garrison dudes in here still. Let's go ahead and start getting on some stone, whatever. Just like max out whatever we can. Set you up like so, do this, and then get like a wooden tower. So boom. And STRELTSY, where are you at? Where's our artillery at, by the way? Do you want to get the mangonel upgrades? Yeah, probably a good idea. Keep the guns coming out. That's our unique unit. I think it's giving us a pretty decent little advantage here. We have a good trading situation up top. And our wood production is still not great, but we have redone our landmark. So let's get you guys going there. And how are we doing on upgrades? Warrior Priest, drop that off. And then is there any more relics we can grab? There is a sneaky relic down there. So once we get like a supplied out army, I'm going to feel a little bit more comfortable pushing. We could bring him for a conversion, actually. That might be pretty good. So we just realized that we have the keep back. So the keep is here. Lumber is going. We can send some spears down, I guess. Men-at-arms, I feel like we got like our combat against them relatively covered. Okay, 2, and then we can do this. We could try a big low during this battle. That would be pretty sweet to get him with that, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Yes. All right, the hunting cabins. Oh my god, we never got the wheelbarrow upgrade. Oh, I'm such a noob, man. So many important upgrades I just like passed over because this game has just been so intense. That's melee infantry, so let's go ahead and get the cavalry upgrades. And just keep it going. Keep it rolling, man. We could get bombards, but I feel like the mangonels are honestly doing a great job. So let's go to the marketplace, which I've just totally lost control of my hotkeys now. All right, so let's get some more knights coming out. He's got his big, nasty, nasty army up here, but I think we can win in terms of just like a straight up fight. He might try and just go into the main base, which is a pretty decent idea for sure. As such, let's build the keep here. All right, so we're getting ready to battle. So let's do this, get them fighting and shooting. A couple cavalry units can ride them down. Get the spear units over there. He's gonna lose most of his army here, honestly. Oh, we're gonna get it. Come on, give me something. Oh, we didn't get it, damn it. It was an ambitious idea, but you know, it looks pretty cool for sure on paper. All right, so the battle's underway. Streltsy firing lines are just going deep into his knights. Getting the upgrades where we can. We have the Relic Master nearby, but he can't move at the moment, which is a little bit strange, but I'm not gonna ask questions. All right, looks like we've won that fight for the most part. Like, we're getting favorable trades against him, and he is getting his army wiped. Maybe he just can't move after, like, a hot second. Let's go ahead and get this keep set up here. We got 41 idle workers. Goddamn, dude. Goddamn. All right, so let's just set up more keeps in the center of the map. Try and get map control here. Yep, you guys just keep running down those archers. He's got cavalry going here, so let's just fight them. And do we have any like troops we can just pump into the base real quick? Yeah, let's get some Streltsy in there. He's just trying some like backdoor shenanigans now, which is fine. So definitely a good idea. Hopefully we're going to be on top of it though. And yeah, just pull you guys over here. Get close to the town hall. Archers just keep tearing those guys down. The dreaded run-bys are quite good, but we do have troops in the base that can fight them. So, all right, spear units, get in there. Cavalry. How are the Streltsy doing? Are they coming out? They are. So we should be able to just deal with those knights without having to pull back our whole army. Pulling you here. Keep is done. Set up another keep here. Let's just set up like a network of keeps. And yeah, looks like the fight in the base is going pretty well. Let's get the Streltsy involved. What is he building? Oh, he's building mangonels himself now. Okay, very cool. Okay, where the hell are all these idle workers, man? Oh, they're back here. Okay, very, very good. All right, let's get them on the food for now. Goddamn! Sloppy positioning! Did we deal with the knights in the base? We did. They didn't do too much eco damage, to be honest. I'm quite happy about that. We have our keep network, which is being established on the frontier. And why can this guy not move? Oh, okay, he can't move like for a window of time during all that. All right. So the berry bushes are being farmed. He should be able to move again. I don't know why he can't move. That's weird. It's super buggy. Oh well, that's too bad. Well, the Wololo will have to come another day. All right, so we're getting some mangonels set up. Doing this. Let's go ahead and set up a keep here on the bottom, although it looks like we went through a lot of our stone. So he's sieging us with some trebs. We're almost max supply. Let's just like max out an army and then just go deep here. And the spearmen, we need to tab to them. So I can like tab through all these buildings here to get the efficient business. Let's get a cannon emplacement. Get you. Trade routes are going fine. Oh, I should just be capturing that sacred site, but if my damn priest would move, it's so buggy. Oh, that's too bad. Well, hopefully that gets fixed. Let's go capture that sacred site. How many are on this map? 3? Cannon emplacement will be coming soon. The mangonels are a little bit better for battle than the trebs are. Oh shit, those are basic horsemen. Okay, we don't want. Actually, you know what? Basic horsemen I might not be bad at this point, to be fair. Got little raiding parties coming in. Set you up. Not sure where he's going to go there, or what his plans are, but let's go ahead and build some wooden fortresses. I should have built a fort like there as well. That was a little bit of a mistake. Oh my god, look at this situation. All right, so you guys just go here. Just get the lumber for now. I think it's time for a big push. Like, I feel pretty good about our army. Okay, let's get you out of the control groups. Okay, so we're going to garrison in here. Start shooting at those knights and then push up on his main army. It's time. Let there be a reckoning. And is there anything else we want to do? I think we're all right. How's this little raid going here? Not too hot. Looks like we have bunker busted in through a fair amount of his army here, which is cool. Get the mangonels down. He's got a lot of knights and artillery up there, but we should be able to kill some of these. All right, pulling back a little bit. So let's keep the artillery shooting. Pull you guys back. You guys need to just keep firing. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, we seem to be holding here all right. Let's go ahead and garrison you guys in here. Hopefully we can kill this little skirmish force. Get some more knights coming out. You guys can just move down and reinforce. Move over the top. See what we can do. Looks like the main battle line's going very well. Like, our gun line is just so nasty against him. Oh yeah, and we fended off his little raid with our wooden fortresses, which is cool. Getting a lot of wood at this point. All right, so you guys go ahead and set this up. Get on there. Just keep going. Now we just need to like keep pushing in. Yeah, just keep the troops pouring in. All right, so can we get this? Yes, yes. The Streltsy are so goddamn cool, man. They're just doing so much work. All right, so let's pull you guys in. We need to like protect our artillery position. Shoot, shoot, consolidate. Pull you guys back. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, he's taking a lot of losses. I don't know how he's gonna recover from this actually. If I recognize this guy's name as well, I think he was a professional Age of Empires 2 player, so good to know that the strategy is working. Okay, just get some haggard-ass archers in there too. Why the hell not? And the spearmen, you guys need to just keep pumping down. Just keep massing the troops. And I think this might be the battle that breaks the back of this Mongol horde here. Man, Rus are such a cool faction. I'm not even at my full Gaia. I just don't have enough on the map to get. Yeah, buddy, we did it! Woo! Let's go! That was such a cool game. Dude, look at the Streltsy. Yeah, that was so fun. Goddamn, dude. The Rus are so cool. I didn't even like fully utilize everything they had to offer, but they're just such a neat faction. The little wooden fortresses are really nice for map control, especially against Mongols, because like otherwise it's so hard to deal with their harass. But like the horse archers too were pretty big. Yeah, look at the ebb and flow of that game. You could definitely see some cool statistics. So okay, I had a better military. He had a better economy. He had a little bit more tech, but my military was much stronger. So that appears to have been the deciding factor. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy is an Age of Empires 2 pro. So that's a solid one there. That's a solid one. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back with more content, guides, all sorts of neat stuff on the horizon. But for now, I'm going to learn how to play the French, and I'll do my best to get you guys some footage of the French in action. But man, oh man, those Streltsy late game are gross. They're really, really good. Especially against the Mongol like heavy cavalry, who are just like, they just get gunned down by those. And they're also pretty formidable in melee too, so it makes it quite tough. I almost got the Wololo on him, almost, but he ran away wisely. That was good micro there. All right, that's it. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back soon with more Age of Empires content, and that's it. Cheers.